breaking news.
Sierra 1, go ahead.
Scorpio.
And there it is.
You are a good actor.
Flashpoint, that's what we are talking about today. It is 8:24, 15 degrees. You go from, it's like magic. You go
What are
from
you doing
screen
with
to
you?
screen
I
to
know.
screen.
Do people ever
You have enough of
This is
Barker?
Enrico Colantoni.
You gotta have Ed Lane there?
Do people ever mistake you for a real member of a police force?
No.
I think when the set is closed off, it's
Yeah,
like, oh,
okay.
That uniform comes in handy on a
Oh,
Friday.
yeah. Is it tough to learn the lingo? I mean, obviously, you have to know the language.
Well, you know, you sort of, you say it the way you sort of hope you can say it.
Well,
There's no place to put your little Post-its, you know?
That's right. Or notes like what Mel and I
Like
have.
right now, we're going to get up. Do you see us shifting?
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to do a little bit of rapid fire with Enrico Colantoni from Flashpoint.
It's a good, just say copy.
Copy. Roger that. Copy that.
Okay, first question for you. We're going to get a little personal right off the bat. Boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
Oh, wow. LA or Toronto?
Toronto.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
How about me?
You.
Oh!
Who would you, no. Who would you like to sit beside at a dinner party?
That's not a one-word answer.
Unless it's Madonna.
No.
Or Cher.
Robert De Niro.
That's 2 words, yeah, I guess.
And
Ro-
who would you
Bob.
like to meet?
Who would I like to meet?
Since you haven't yet.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, I want that one.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely. Next role?
Next role? Director.
Really?
Interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Now there you go. Now I have a quick question for you. I know you do a lot of work with the underserved kids in
Yeah.
LA.
Yeah.
Do you scout for talent there?
No.
No.
No,
You're teaching.
Well, sometimes we go around the local schools and see who's interested, who might
Aha.
be interested. And the ones that are really, really good seem less interested. It's sort of a little frustrating. It's sort of interesting. What makes it all interesting?
Flashpoint has changed your life. What was it like before Flashpoint? You know, hard-working actors still are.
I'm back in Toronto. That's how it's changed.
That's great. And you are a Canadian boy.
born
Yeah,
and raised,
homegrown.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
We can't forget the roles that you've had before this because they just really, we just fell in love with so many of your characters. From Just Shoot Me, of course, Veronica Mars, Hello,
Good
both
show.
of these shows.
Good show.
And so not to eclipse Flashpoint, but sort of how did those roles lead you to this one? Very different characters.
Funny character, right? Paternal character, and
Yeah.
now like a funny paternal character.
And it's a team effort,
That's
you
it.
know.
Well,
Like at CP24 Breakfast, we're a big teom.
Yeah.
You are as well. How does that work on the set?
I'm the sergeant, so it's my responsibility.
Ah, you
Sure
take your
everybody's
role
okay.
seriously.
Yes, I do.
Wow,
Excellent.
we
I'm
really
just
appreciate you getting up early here this morning.
Not so
On
early.
CP24
I was up at
Breakfast.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, there you go. There's a whole lot of
I'm such a big
around
fan.
the corner.
I'm such a big
missing
fan.
out on the love.
Thank you so much, Enrico, for dropping by.
Flashpoint. Flashpoint
Flashpoint
tonight.
Friday night.
TV.
9 o'clock,
You
right?
got it. It's Flashpoint Friday. That's what we're saying. It is 8:27, 15 degrees. Thanks so much for dropping by.
Oh, can I have this now?
Yes, you're very welcome. News headlines coming up on CP24 Breakfast. Woo!
CP24, Toronto's breaking news. Breaking news.
It's 8:30, 15 degrees. We will see some sun a little later on. A beautiful weekend in store. Friday, May the 1st. This is CP24 Breakfast. Good morning, I'm Ann Romer. Here's what you need to know this morning. H1N1 flu fears have prompted a thorough cleaning at a Toronto school as a student reports feeling ill after coming in contact with someone who recently came back from Mexico. Ontario is cracking down on drinking and driving. Tough new laws go into effect today. Your out-the-door forecast live to Nalini. Hi, Nalini.
Good morning, and we're just out in Scarborough this morning. It's Habitat for Humanity. We've got another group of women that they just arrived on the build site just off of Lawrence. It's the largest women build ever held in Canada. So 200 women this morning building, I believe, about 16 houses, and all of that has to be done over 9 days. So rain or shine, they're going to have to work through it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the rain really sort of holds up. But the skies, they were quite ominous in the last hour. It's starting to brighten just a little bit. Looks like the sun should peek out through the afternoon hours. Doppler's still showing it's a bit unsettled through the morning, but the temperature story is very pleasant. Temps for today into the mid to upper teens for southern and southwestern Ontario. The next couple of days, the weekend's actually going to be pretty nice. Good to get outside, good to volunteer. This weekend, it will be maybe a degree or two below seasonal, but that's okay. At least it will be nice and dry. And of course, it doesn't really matter anyways. A good pair of safety boots, and you can get through just about anything. So enjoy your weekend, and we'll get through this unsettled Friday morning. Your morning drive, here's Bob.
Well, we're looking at a real slow spot on the exit ramp from southbound 400 to Finch. The reason for that, MGO cameras looking at a stalled vehicle right lane at the end of the ramp from the southbound 400 to Finch. That vehicle was apparently going eastbound on Finch, if you happen to be thinking about using that ramp. Elsewhere, it's beginning to improve on the 401, for example. We're seeing delays only through the, let's say, McCowan area, over as far as Kennedy, so an improvement there. Not so good on the Don Valley Parkway. Actually, problem just now being cleared northbound on the Don Valley Parkway through Lawrence. That was really backing things up. Gardner Expressway, pretty much delays now all the way from Kipling in as far as Jameson. From York Regional Police, problems. Rivermead and Bowes, also Woodbine and Morton. Checks transit with Mika.
Well, I know there were some problems on the Young University Spadina line north of Lawrence Station. Let's go to Kevin at TTC Transit Control. Kevin, can you give us the details? Are trains now running on the Young line?
Well, it's kind of a good news, bad news scenario right now for transit, Mika. Everything is all fine with the Young University Spadina line top to bottom. Everything is cleared there. However, we're going to switch things over to the Bloor Danforth line right now. Unfortunately, no power between Ossington to Young. Shuttle buses are on their way. I know it's going to affect your morning commute quite heavily. Guys are working very hard to get it cleared, but right now, no service on the Bloor Danforth line due to power problems from Ossington to Young. We'll get back to you, Mika, with more on that.
Perfect, and we'll keep on top of this, Kevin, and we'll give you more on CP24 with that. If GO Transit has some delays right now on the Lakeshore westbound, a 15-minute delay from Union Station to Aldershot Station, so you're going to want to give yourself extra time for that. I will have more GO, more TTC Transit information for you on CP24. It is 8:34. We are following the very latest developments on the outbreak of H1N1 flu as a school right here in Toronto gets a thorough cleaning. Vaughan Road Academy, that's on Vaughan near Oakwood, has been given an enhanced environmental cleaning, and staff has been advised to be vigilant. A student at that school went to the principal feeling sick yesterday. The student had been in contact with someone who had just returned from Mexico. Ontario now has a total of 8 cases. The latest to contract the bug is a Toronto man who recently came back from Mexico. He's said to be recovering. There are 34 confirmed cases across Canada, all described as mild. Live now to CP24's safety specialist Cam Woolley with some great tips on how to protect yourself as the province gets ready to launch Emergency Preparedness Week. Cam?
And I'm at Hall 3.